This is Ryan with Roof It Forward doing a roof inspection here in Carrollton, Georgia today. Just gonna walk you around the roof real quick, let you know some of the things I'm seeing going on. I'm gonna start right here and around this chimney. So there's definitely been some chimney repair done recently. We've got new ridge cap, some new architectural shingles here. Did have a little bit of tearing and repair damage slightly right here above that area. Roof is not at the end of its life, but it's definitely starting to get brittle and degranulated. You can see all the blistering and things right there. But they just installed step flashing and caulked the mess out of the top of it. They didn't install any new trim coil or counter flashing. So that old caulk really needs to be scraped off, and to add that piece of counter flashing over that, because that is not going to last. And you can see here, the top of this piece is already starting to poke through the caulking, so the water can run right behind that flashing as soon as that starts to wear away and work its way in through these little areas, and especially down through and behind there. So give me one moment to make my way down the back slope here. It's a little bit slick with some of the granular loss here, but all right. So around the entire roof, I'm seeing some slide out and some delamination a little bit. Can be contributed to the shingle and also the installation. So right here's an example of that slide out that I'm seeing a lot. This is delaminating where the teeth are here on the second layer, and you can see where it's pulling away, where the adhesive is letting go. But it could have been nailed only through, it could have been high nailed to where it didn't hit both layers. So that's gonna not, obviously make it more difficult to hold together. So just got some bruising and damage to shingles there. Moving on down this way. On the other chimneys here, actually got the counter flashing on it, as you can see. So that's what is supposed to be there. It just was left off the others. They're just, a lot of the cement nails that are in the side of the stone there are not caulked and sealed, and they're rusted. So it looks like we had a leak going on around this boot. We've got a pretty botched repair right here. I mean, looks like we have some rolled roofing wrapped around the PVC pipe, and then nails just driven straight into the shingle right there, not even through the boot. So looks kind of like a handyman special, and these shingles have not really been repaired that well, and you can see where they have creased and torn. And then we got two satellite brackets right there. So this might be leaking currently. This little whole section right here really needs to be redone the right way, and I would get that old bracket off. And if this DirecTV dish isn't being used, go ahead and take it off as well. If we don't keep those brackets caulked and sealed very well, then they will leak very, very easily. So got some more slide out right here where these shingles are just coming down. You can see how it just lifts up. They're somewhat sealed, but they're gonna fall off. There's some more right here. I mean, there's a pretty overwhelming amount of the slide out. I found it in the front too. I just can't, it's wet on the front side, so I can't hold this camera and walk over there with just my one arm to get down. But just got a torn, damaged piece of shingle here. Gonna make my way over towards this more mansard style area. Got a torn shingle there. So we got some more delamination here. See if this nail's rusted out pretty bad, where this shingle is just falling off. So more delamination there. They pinched the course line pretty good right here as well. These rows are a little bit crooked and unorthodox, but right here is actually some wind damage where these teeth here have become unstuck. They've slightly glued down by how loose this shingle is, and they've torn across the top. So that's actually a wind damage shingle. Well, we've got a lot of these shingles starting to fall down. You can see right here are pretty bad. That one's sliding out, and this one's already gone. It's got the nails showing. That's what I've circled right there. So all in all, we've got a fair amount of maintenance and repair needs at the very least. Condition wise, we probably still have a little bit more time in the roof, but there's going to be a lot of repairs to go into it to kind of get it to that, you know, whole state that we'd have some confidence in, just with some of the install issues I'm seeing and just the maintenance and wear and tear. So I'm gonna get the video sent over to you. Just want to thank you for having us out. Once again, this is Ryan with Roof It Forward.